Alright, now that I'm here on the It's Jerry and Harry server, let's let some chunks load real fast. I actually got reminded of the old survival server. Now, I don't think this server right now has any type of survival server except for factions, but that doesn't really count. Yeah, there's no other survival. I actually want to see, because I got a download of the world quite a while ago. It's a 5 GB world, and I just want to, I guess, take my own little tour of the place. It's been a while, so I'll be right back. If I could figure out pause it. Well, would you look at that? I have the world, and I'm about to go into it, and you can see it's survivable, and it's not a world download. It's the actual server map, so I'll be able to look in chests and all that. Pretty great. Let's go. Alright, so we spawned at spawn, obviously. And it looks like this guy was kind of rude. Alright. Anyway. So here's the old shop. Can't buy anything, obviously. But yeah. This is what I used to buy stuff. Let's see, I think they added sponges to this place. Worst shop ever. Trim volume. Yeah, I don't think they had sponges. I need to get into creative here. Yeah, I don't think they had sponges. Nope, there it is, sponges. Alright, I'm gonna go find my old base. Be right back. Alright, looks like I found it. Around the coordinates 6,000, 8,000. Actually, to bring up that, so right about 6,000, 8,400. And this is Slime Corp. Now, this is my actual house right here. I used to have a house that was pretty massive. I don't have any pictures of it, sadly, but it used to be, I think, it used to span from like right from this, the edge of this chunk right here, all the way over here. Must have been actually over here, but it was pretty big, and I didn't actually tear it down. I got someone else to tear it down for me because, well, I'll actually get to that on how I got people to do stuff for me, because that's a pretty big thing. So it's not very good, but we had horses and stuff. A donkey, or mule actually. No, donkey? Okay, whatever. Alright, I'm out. But this is Slime Corp. We had to have been the biggest, one of the biggest factions. Not in terms of players, I don't think. There was a different faction that had probably around 100 players at a time. This one only had, I believe it peaked at 40. Maybe even 30, but it definitely wasn't as big. I played on the server from June of 2016 to probably January of 2017. I stopped because of school, I believe. The other guy, XX, Mr. Slime, XX, I don't know, because I used to have his kick, but I don't think he's looking at his kick anymore. He just stopped playing. I managed to probably see him like once or twice in 2017, but I never saw him again. The west base really isn't that impressive. It could be better, but me and Mr. Slime we were pretty bad leaders. I mean, we were pretty greedy as leaders, and we ruled with an iron fist. We never gave more than one chunk to each player. Maybe two if they were a good builder. Like maybe these people got 2 chunks. Scarfman. He may have gotten 2 chunks. Obviously, he has 2 identical houses there. Yeah. So the base lasted quite a while. I can actually get to where I was in the beginning, but yeah, we got some iron farms up here. Yeah. Maybe I can actually get down to my old, because I was actually going to make a huge storage room. I never actually got to that. Is there a way to Fulbright with this? I think there's a way. Maybe not. Let's just affect ourselves with some night vision, shall we? Yeah. Might be this way. Or down. This could just be a creeper hole. I believe it was right here. Maybe even right here. Well, I definitely had a room. I was gonna make a storage room. This would be massive. Here it must be. No, this is someone else's house. But I think it connected to. I'm not too certain. Beat right. Alright, so this time I have some hacks so we can actually see this place. Huh, maybe he actually, maybe it actually got covered up or something. Nope, it's right here. Same place I left it. Let's enable X-ray. I don't think I'll be able to see it with X-ray. I'll just be surface. Must be right under here, and yeah. So we used to just cover up our old stuff and give the plots to other people because that's just the way we were. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it either. Just, you know, a little cheap feeling. So yeah, this was going to be a storage room. And this was a map of this place. I actually wanted to have beacons in a. So I think each block represented a chunk, and each one of these was a beacon or something. And I just wanted to have like full coverage of the place with beacons. I don't think that would work anymore. The door for a few seconds. Yeah, I think that's gone. But yeah, this place used to be full of chests and hoppers, and I just want to make a huge storage room to store every item in the game. I do actually have a screenshot of that. Won't be showing it though, because I don't feel like finding it. But it just made the game really laggy. I used to have a really bad laptop at that time, so whatever frames I could save, I would save. So yeah, so this is itchjerryandharry.com. It used to be a faction. Well, not the server, but it used to have a faction survival, like, you know, not like a hardcore factions, but, you know, survival based. You could make you could have like, well, it didn't revolve around raiding. That's basically it. So, you know, scamming wasn't allowed. You know, it was fair. Yeah. So yeah, I mentioned being able to get people to do stuff for us, and no, we didn't do it with iron, even though we do have quite the iron farm going on. We did it with slime. That's why the other dude's name is Mr. Slime, because, well, he had I got the idea from him. He actually had slime farms. I believe I revolved around Netherwart before I met him. But yeah, we wanted to make a base, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna go to my personal farm. Yeah, my personal slime farm. Be right back. Alright, so my farm should be around the this way. So my slime farm was actually I guess you could say foreclosed from someone that used to be in the faction. Yeah, it used to be their slime farm, but yeah, I think our hard rule, you know, took a well, we took it from him. He was kind of mad. I don't think he did anything about it, but if I could get in there, I think it's somewhere around here. I could show you the slime farm that used to get us a whole bunch of money. So yeah, some player heads. Yeah, so this is the storage for all the slimes. Let's just go up to the slime area. Full right on, so see just fine. So yeah, I believe there used to be only like I guess 10 spawners here from the guy, because well, he used to have a slime farm as well. But I actually expanded on it, I guess, with a whole bunch more spawners apparently. So yeah, you just stand here in AFK, and I believe the spot was like right here, and it'd activate all the spawners, so you can't really see it with the water in the way. But here's a Trump head. I guess it rose around that time when the Trump went off, is yeah, right before he was elected. Build my head. Some iron. I used to have an iron farm here as well, and yeah, so I guess I asked him to repair my stuff because yeah, I didn't have a repair the time I wrote that sign. Anyway, whole lot of stuff apparently. So yeah, it's kind of loud. Okay. Now I want to take you guys to what would have been my new. Well, actually, I haven't finished touring this place, have I? So I don't really. I think I was trying to do like some type of a nice little part going on. I don't think I really did anything. I did have the place leveled, that's for sure. Let's see what I had in these chests. Some building materials apparently. A whole lot of them, wow. Yeah, so the packed ice. That's actually kind of funny because you can actually buy packed ice in the store. You'd actually find it, and this world is actually limited to 15,000 by 15,000 blocks. Nope. No, he needs cardinal direction. So it's a 30,000 degrees. No, 30 degrees. Jeez. That's 30,000 meters by 30,000 meters. Yeah. So the packed ice was limited, as well as sponges. Very limited resource here. I think we had the most of it, actually. Wouldn't surprise me. I wonder. No, I wouldn't have my items because they even saved the player data. Never mind. Okay, so I actually had a lottery. December 29th, that must have been 2016. Yeah, wow. I never actually paid the winner. I just kept the money. Yeah, I know. So I think it's time to go to what have been my new slime farm. That would have been like the really, you know, really good design. Would have been revamped in every way. It would have been specific for this server and the server only. Actually, let's go to those chests. We gotta see what's in those chests. So junk, 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 junk. Oh, junk. Yeah, all junk. Nothing too good in here. Whoops. So it actually produces slimes very fast. So around your full inventory full of slimes would have got you around, I don't know, probably like $500,000. No, it can't be $500,000. That's way too much. Probably like $100,000 each. So like the full inventory. So if you this is like the best way to get money on the server, and apparently nobody actually knew about it because you could just like pay people to do stuff for you. Like I could pay some guy to sand here, maybe for while he sleeps overnight, so 8 hours. I could pay him around 10,000 in-game money, and he'd AFK here overnight, so 8 hours, and I'd probably get up to here, and that's like a profit of 50 million for me. So that's a lot of money. All I gotta say, that's a lot of money. It's just nothing. Okay. Yeah. So let's go to what have been my new gold farm. Alright, I don't know if I just said gold farm or slime farm, but I meant slime. It's basically what I mean when I'm trying to get money. Money fast. So I believe this must have been because there's a whole bunch of slime farms over here. It's always in the slime. It's always in the swamp, not the slime, but the swamp. And I believe this was some of the guys, X Quadrant. I don't know what he goes by now. I believe I might talk to him actually. This is just junk. My slime farm might actually not actually be over here. Might be somewhere else, but I believe this one's actually Mr. Slime's. Check. I don't think so. He wouldn't write something like that. Maybe he would. Not sure, but it's just empty. So people just hijack other people's stuff. If you banded it, and this is probably like 4 factions just in one place. That's usually how it went down. So, well, that's cool over there. I'm not gonna go to that. I guess I'll. Well, I wonder if these chests say who might have. Okay, so I can't find out who. I'm gonna make it so. Alright, so I guess I'll find my slime farm. Or what would have been my new slime farm. Be right back. Alright, I guess I haven't been putting up the coordinates. So here is what my slime farm would have been. It's not very impressive, but Mr. Slime was actually helping me build it because we actually put our heads together on this one, and we wanted to make the best slime farm possible. I don't decide to say anything. Well, this was like 4 years ago, so I just want to find out what I was like myself. So we put our heads together, and we figured that this must have been the best design possible with the slime farm. So there's a lot of determining factors when it comes to efficiency of farms. Yeah, so this was the guy, Mr. Pokechip. He was the guy who owned my old slime farm. Well, the one I use. The one I just gave you a tour of, not Mr. Slime's slime farm, but his, I guess. I guess it kind of was his. So, yeah, my plan for this was actually to, it was going to be a very efficient slime farm. So each stone block here represents a slime spawner. And this is a place you AFK'd, of course, with very, priceless blocks. Precious blocks. Yeah, that's the word. So, I guess I haven't put in the lava blades. That's not here. So this would have been the lava blade for the big boys. And this would have been for the small guys. Well, medium guys. So yeah, this would have been a very nice farm. It just never got finished. Didn't have time. Left the server. So yeah, that's my slime farms. Next is my gold farm. Alright, we're about to go to my gold farm. If I can remember the coordinates, I believe it's negative 600, 300. Nope, 100, 300. We'll just try that. Hopefully it's right. Ah, there it is. So, yeah, actually, this actually started out just like 4 spawners right here, and I just took it over and added probably a lot more spawners. I don't know what the price size count is, but that's a lot. I probably spent a lot of like real life money for all these spawners, or bought them from people. I probably bought them. I mean, it was so cheap to buy it from people because money was easy for us. I mean, me and Mr. Slime accounted for probably 80% of the actual money in the game. I mean, I think he was always the balance top at around 300 million. I usually never really went too high. I'd probably stick around 50 million, but I'd still be on the first page of Baltop. So yeah, usually right after Mr. Slime, of course. So yeah, this is probably my most prized farm, my gold farm. Let's just go inside. Yeah, you can see the gold gold beacon there. It doesn't really, it's not too good looking, but it certainly got the job done, and that's for sure. Yeah. So they all fell down here. I'm gonna turn off the item thingamabobers. It's a little too much of a preview there. See, there's the reason this was my most prized farm, and actually let's turn off Fulbright. Perfect. This is how it would have looked for, well actually, no, I would have used Fulbright, but this would have looked like for a normal player. So you got beacons everywhere that you could have bought in the store, not the real life store, but the shop. You would have found in the shop. So it was very I liked it. It was a very nice design for me at the time. I'm still not a very good builder, but it certainly was a nice little design. So I just used this play for enchanting. I could have like gotten away with a much better farm probably, but I use this place to enchant. Yeah, you can see I always filled up chests with chests and chests and chests full of junk because that's just how it went. You just like you'd have a full inventory of crap, even though that crap might have been very useful to someone else, but you could just seriously just go to the store and buy more grass blocks and stone. Even saddles, I think that was there, but it just mostly junk. So yeah, got unbreaking. Yeah, this is my storage for all the stuff. So yeah, I probably spend time combining books as well. So you can see Smite 4, Punch, and Punch 2, Punch, no, Respiration 3, and yeah, Power. Mending wasn't implemented until later. And this server actually, it never got past 1.8. So yeah, gold, 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 gold. Oh, gold, but yeah, you spend quite a while combining the gold. It wasn't very fun. It was pretty tedious, and you could probably have gotten much faster in the recent update where you can shift click into well, I believe that was 1.15. Yeah, you just shift click right into the crafting bench. I'm sure there's a mod that could have done it for you automatically, but I guess I never thought of that. So yeah, some enchanting tables down here and bookshelves and nice decoration going on here. And let's check out the redstone, I guess. So yeah, so all the junk just goes into there, and these just lava pits to destroy. Well, let's look at the item filters and see what it destroys. So would have kept. It would have kept gold nuggets. Would have put over here. I'll get to that. So over here is actually all the hoppers. I should have started over here. So it's actually 4 lanes. No. Okay. So it might actually be yeah. It might actually still be 4 lanes, but these ones might go into. I don't know if I could be able to see that. No. Actually, just yeah, 4 lanes still, of course. Just not right there. So just make sure none of the drops get out of the region, and all the junk that comes down. So you got your swords. If you anger them, you get swords and XP. And you get, yeah, you can see rotten flesh in there. There's some junk you don't need. There's more rotten flesh. So on the other hand, you have the items you want to save. And I think the best way to, actually no, I might actually not do that. So it just goes into a water stream here, and the old hang on, I'm getting a call. Alright, I'm back. So here's the old design of the water elevator, or not water elevator, but fence, I guess. Fence and glass elevator that worked probably then, but doesn't now. Now you could just use a, well, not in this update, but you could use soul sandy and bubbles and whatever. I haven't played the recent update, so I couldn't tell you. You could also use a dropper chain, but not in this one. I actually didn't prefer it. It'd probably make more noise in addition to the dispensers. Anywho, so it just follows another one. So just follows another chain here and just takes right over to the chests, which collect all the items. Perfect and elegant. What was doing here? Weird. I think I tried to. Maybe I would have wanted to expand the storage. That's probably what I would have done. But yeah, this is the gold farm. I guess I'm gonna have to unload another backup to make sure because I'm gonna probably just gonna destroy stuff. So let's I don't know. I'll find something else to show you. All right, so I'm about to go to where I started on the server. I believe this. I forgot what this place was called actually. Maybe there's a sign that will tell us what this place was called back in 2016. Oh, looks like this place was coupled monstered. Nice. Anyway, so I really don't know what this place is called, and as you can quite clearly see, got griefed. Yeah, this place used to be nice. Oh man, I wish it would have actually stayed pristine and perfect. So here is what my house would have been back in 2016. It was one of my very first. My house back in Slime Corp was actually designed after this one. So here's a mailbox, and the entrance to the house, and nothing too special. I never actually designed the interior to this place. It just was a little it was a little too funky to actually design the interior of. You could just put anything around here and you could see it through all the windows, so it got really awkward to feel that you couldn't really put anything inside the house. I believe on the upstairs I created a no, I guess I didn't. Might have been up here. I think I created like a safe room in case it got griefed again. I'm not too sure. It wouldn't really help. I believe this was before I even discovered hack, so yeah. Let's just go down to the basement here. where I actually did stuff. Kind of just ignore that staircase here. So even at this time, I wasn't a new Minecrafter. So this was 2016. Must have been I must have been playing for about not 6 years, but 5 or 4 years. So I'm not a new Minecrafter. It's just I never really was a good builder. Not until I got my not until I got a better computer and spent more time playing instead of spent more time battling lag. Anywho, yeah, this place was pretty big. I actually want to find a sign. Let's actually, I'll show you something else, something entirely different. User Incorporated Headquarters, Grief and Raid Insurance. Yeah, my username used to be username322. Pretty weird. So I guess I just had materials in there. Yeah, it wasn't too interesting, except I wanted to model this place after what was it called? Greenfield. If you ever played the old GTA AMC, the map is called Greenfield 1.7.10. Because there's actually multiple versions. There's a newer version than 1.7.10. It just isn't very fun to play because it's not like the old GTA AMC. So this place was really just nothing too special. Woo, this is awfully slow. Yeah, the old design you see, pretty sweet. I'm gonna go see if I can find the name of this place. Be right back. And do keep in mind, everything in this place was built in survival. Like, it's just crazy what you put your mind to. Except you did get flight if you paid for the flight. I paid quite a money to the server. I'm sad they couldn't keep this place up. They stopped they shut down the server in like 2018. Kind of sad, but what are you gonna do? Alright, let me just keep finding. I'm trying to find the name. Alright, I'm here at the public signs, and I cannot find the any type of sign that says this place was called. I think it started with an I, but that's about all I can tell you. So I'll just try to find something else to show you guys. I played this server quite a lot, and I played like all day. It was a bad habit.